Saw my bluebird soaring high, back to the one he adores. Something in the wind just said goodbye once more. And now he's free, free as a bird. Why can't he see how much this hurts? I feel his touch, as if he's holding me through these lonesome times. One day my bluebird will fly to these arms of mine. One day my bluebird will fly to these arms of mine.
Hello and welcome to a brand new show called Here and Now. I'm your host, Katee Kross, and our guest today is going to be the fantastic Erin Ponsonby. How are you today, Erin?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, I'm doing alright. Good. So for everyone at home, do you want to just explain a wee bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm 19 years old. I'm a singer-songwriter from Clydebank.
Good. And how did you get involved in music? How did you start singing and playing?
Originally, when I was younger, I was into musicals. Annie was my favourite one, and I was always singing about the house. And I started doing musical theatre in school.
Yep.
And then I also wanted to learn guitar, so I thought, why not teach myself?
Oh, yeah, why not?
So I done that, and then I also taught myself ukulele just to accompany my singing. So
Great.
that's kind of how I
Self-taught.
got into that. Yeah.
Wow. So is it just guitar that you play? Well, I mean, guitar and ukulele. Is it just guitar and ukulele you play, or do you have any other hidden skills we don't know about?
I also play bagpipes.
The bagpipes?
Yeah.
Is that always a surprise?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And is it, in a band you're playing, like a pipe band, or is it just solo?
Yeah, it's in a pipe band. I play for Dumbarton and District Pipe Band, and we
Great.
compete as
And you
well.
compete as
So,
well?
Yeah.
And do you go like around the world with it, or is it just mainly Scotland?
Mainly it is Scotland, but you also go either up north or down south for Ireland and stuff.
Great. And do you enjoy it?
Yeah,
Is it
it's really
something-
good.
Yeah, good. And a little birdie told me that you were supporting Hue and Cry.
Yeah,
true? Yeah.
it was really good. So it was just the other week actually.
Yeah.
Basically, one of my college lecturers phoned me up and said, "We're looking for a support.
Right.
Would you be able to do it?" So yeah, it was a
And
good
you said yeah?
opportunity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely a great opportunity.
Mhm.
And was it kept, top secret who you were supporting, or was it out in the open from the start?
To begin with, it was secret. Like,
Was
I
it?
just asked to do support,
Uh-huh.
and of course I said yeah. And then I realised it was Hue and Cry, which was an even bigger surprise, which was
trusting.
better. Yeah.
Great. And how did the gig go itself? Was it a good gig? Did you have a nice response from everyone in the audience?
Yeah, it was good. It was good because most people just sat and listened to you. Like, nobody talked over it, and they were just focused.
There
And
for the music.
also, yeah. And then afterwards, I got good feedback from people, which
That's
was really
good.
nice.
Great. And where was it again? What was the venue?
In the Beacon Arts Centre in Greenock.
Oh, that's a lovely venue,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's really nice. And I saw you had your own dressing room.
Yeah.
Nice experience, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
A
different.
Yeah, different than getting changed in some toilet somewhere, isn't it? Try to
Yeah.
not touch the floor and stuff like that. So how were Hue and Cry? Were they nice? Did you get a chance to meet them? Did you get a chance to talk with them?
Well, between shows, like myself performing and them, I didn't really get to see them. But afterwards, after they performed, I got a quick picture with them, and they were saying well done to me, and I said well done to them, and they had to rush off to do a meet and greet. So it's quite unfortunate, but at least I still got to meet them.
Well, definitely. You still got
Yeah.
a wee photo with them. That was
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
So like we said at the start of the show, you've released your single, Want Me To? That's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how is it going? Are you getting good feedback from it? Are you getting nice comments about it?
Yeah, I've had a lot of people saying that they find it really catchy, which is good. They all play it in the house and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good.
But it's good because also I've got friends who live either like in Germany or England and stuff like that, and they listen to it and tell their friends, which is good. So it's kind of
That's
getting
really
that
good.
about a bit.
Yeah.
So
And how does it feel having your self-penned song out there for everyone to see? How does that feel?
it is exciting, but it's kind of strange having people into letting people into your world and letting them know how you're feeling,
Yeah,
or
definitely.
past feelings and stuff. So
And how was the process from, you know, writing the song, recording the song, mixing, mastering it, and then getting it out in some kind of format, either a CD or a digital format? How was that? Was it a bumpy road, or was it quite a smooth sailing?
I would say it was quite smooth sailing, especially since it was my first one. I first wrote the song when I was 16. I was in my bedroom just kind of playing guitar and then singing, and then as more people started to listen to it, they were saying, oh, it's really good, so I thought, why not record it? One of my friends, he's a music producer, and he said, why don't I record it for you and just release it?
And just go
So,
for it.
yeah.
No, it's really good. I've had to listen to it. It is a really catchy song.
Thank you.
It is. But now we're going to have the great pleasure of listening to your brand new single. So here it is. It's called Want Me To.
Crying on the floor, you left me lying there. Broken dreams, loss of hope. Said it was perfect, but you needed space. Tears on my face, how could you replace me? All I wanted to is to be with you. Why don't you, why don't you, why don't you, why don't you want me to? All I gotta have is you. Spend my life with you. Why don't you, why don't you, why don't you, why don't you want me to? I was your first love, and you were mine. Every second of the day, you'd be on my mind. And I was so broken when you got back with her. I don't think you realize how much it hurt me. All I wanted to is to be with you. Why don't you, why don't you, why don't you, why don't you want me to? All I gotta have is you. Spend my life with you. Why don't you, why don't you, why don't you, why don't you want me to? Broken glasses and turned up tables. I didn't realize that you were capable of tearing up my heart. I thought this was the start of something real. All I wanted to do is to be with you. Why don't you, why don't you, why don't you, why don't you want me to? All I gotta have is you. Spend my life with you. Why don't you, why don't you, why don't you, why don't you want me to? I wanted to be the one who helped you through the tough times. But now that you've got her, you've left me behind. All I wanted to is to be with you. Why don't you, why don't you, why don't you, why don't you want me to? All I gotta have is you. Spend my life with you. Why don't you, why don't you, why don't you, why don't you want me to?
So we're going to have a wee bit of fun. We're going to play the quick question quiz. And basically it's just 10 questions. You need to try and answer them as quickly as you possibly can.
Okay.
Okay? So, I'm just going to get my bit of paper ready with my questions on it, and I'm just going to set the time, and then in 3, 2, 1, describe yourself in 3 words.
Musical, bubbly, small.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Full fat iron brew or diet?
Diet.
Fender or Gibson?
Fender.
If you could bring one musician back from the dead, who would it be?
Elvis.
Game of Thrones or Peaky Blinders?
Game of Thrones.
Chicken or beef?
Chicken.
Cheese and onion or salt and vinegar?
Salt and vinegar.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
To be invisible.
If you could be anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh, Australia.
Australia. Great. Well, that was really fast. That was exactly 33 seconds. Oh, well done. So we will see if next week's guest will be able to beat that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep a wee tally in the green room somewhere, and we'll see if next week's guest can beat you and knock you off first place. And we'll keep everyone at home informed about that as well. It'll be a wee competition we can run. But anyway, we're going to take a wee break from the chit chat just now, and we're going to listen to another one of Erin's fantastic songs. This one's called Those 3 Words.
You used to be the center of my heart, but now all you do is tear my world apart. And baby, I miss you. I miss you and I. Baby, I miss you. How could you say goodbye? And those 3 words I told you not to say. Those 3 words, unless you really felt that way. Unless you really felt that way. You used to be all that was on my mind. You used to be one of a kind, and baby, I miss you. I miss how we talked, and baby, I miss you, 'cause you were my rock. And those 3 words I told you not to say. Those 3 words, unless you really felt that way. Unless you really felt that way. That day she took you away from me was a day I was crying on my knees. That's the day when we became incomplete. Was a day I was crying in my dreams. And baby, I miss you, even though you made me cry. And baby, I miss you, even though you lied. And those 3 words I told you not to say. Those 3 words, unless you really felt that way. Unless you really felt
was absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
That was such a great song. So that song's called Those Three Words.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. That was really, really good.
Thank you.
So, have you got a really big gig coming up tomorrow night? Is that right?
Yeah, I do. In St Luke's in Glasgow, I'll be supporting Into the Ark, the runners-up of The Voice 2017.
Wow.
So exciting.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
So how did that gig come about?
Well, my first ever gig with DF Concerts was supporting Into the Ark, funnily enough. So
Wow.
yeah, I think they just asked me back again.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, which I was really glad about. So
That's really positive. If you've had one gig with them previously and then you're getting another gig, that's really, really good. It's such a great opportunity. And St Luke's, oh, it's so outstanding.
Beautiful
It's
venue.
such a beautiful venue. I've never played it before. I'm slightly jealous, but I'll get there one day. Don't worry, I'll get there. So, what kind of timing is it tomorrow? What time do you need to be there for?
well, my load-in's at 5 o'clock, and then the doors will be open at 7.
So you'll need to leave college early then?
Yeah, well, I need to say to my lecturers, hopefully they'll let me go.
I'm sure it's an alright excuse for your music
Yeah.
course if you're playing at St Luke's.
Yeah, of course.
And are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, really looking forward to
Yeah.
it.
And what about the set list? Is it planned or is it going to be kind of a last minute thing?
I usually do them last minute,
Oh,
to be
no.
honest, but I've got a new song that I've written, so that'll be kind of my first time singing it to anyone, so I'll probably put that in there.
Very good. And what's that called, your new song?
So, not just a summer romance.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Great. So you've got the gig tomorrow, which is very exciting. And what have you got coming up in the next 12 months? Anything else?
Well, currently I'm recording my first EP, so hopefully that will be out round about summer. So I'll just be doing that at the moment, and hopefully more gigs.
Yeah, definitely.
Saving them up.
How's the EP coming on? Have you started recording or?
I started the first song,
Right.
just have been quite busy, so just trying to find studio time, to be honest.
Definitely.
But yeah,
And have you got an idea of what the EP is going to be called, or is it all
Not
going to be top
yet.
secret?
I think that will probably be the last thing I would decide on.
Definitely. So what advice would you give a youngster who's just starting out? What would you say to them?
Well, if they just do vocals, I definitely say learn an instrument, whether it's like guitar, piano, to accompany yourself, because I felt that helped me improve a lot and helped me do gigs. I'd also say busking is really good because I busk myself, and it helps you gain your confidence, and if you've got your wee sign, then you can get people like start knowing about you. So yeah.
No, that sounds really good. So you busk. Whereabouts do you busk then?
I busk in Stirling mostly.
Stirling.
Yeah, just because I have a caravan in Stirling, just pop along there.
It's easier to
Yeah.
do it. Yeah. And do you do it at Christmas time? Do you make good money at Christmas, or do you
I
not
don't
really
usually
go
go in
out?
it's
No.
too cold.
No, usually I know somebody who makes quite a lot of money at Christmas time. I've always been something like, oh, I wonder if I want to go out, but it's the cold that gets
Yeah.
me. It's just, and then if it starts raining, just
know.
equipment ruined. But I'm going to take this moment anyway, just to let everyone know at home the gigs that are coming up this week in Glasgow. So tomorrow night, which is Wednesday the 21st, it is Into the Ark at St Luke's. And then Thursday the 22nd is Jelly Baby at O2 ABC. Friday the 23rd is Gypsy Jazz at Govan Hill Trinity Church. And Saturday the 24th is the First Aid Kit at the O2 Academy in Glasgow. So again, it's going to be a really busy week in Glasgow for gigs. There was tons to choose from. It was quite hard to pick my lineup, but that's the lineup for this week. And just before we round up everything, where can anyone find your music? What's your social media tags as well?
Well, you can find me at Erin Ponsonby Music on Facebook and also on Instagram, and Erin_Ponsonby on Twitter.
Great, so that's at Erin Ponsonby for Facebook and Instagram?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for Twitter and Instagram.
And Twitter,
Yeah.
okay. So I think we'll have that running along the bottom anyway, just in case anyone's missed it. In regards to the single, where can anyone find that?
Well, it's on all digital platforms, but you can find it on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, and also on Google. So
Well, there's lots of places to find it.
yeah.
So thanks very much for tuning in to this week's show of Here and Now on Broadcasting Scotland. And thanks very much to our wonderful guest, Erin Ponsonby.
Thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed yourself.
I have.
You have, and it's not been too scary.
No.
So next week's guest is going to be the Tweeds. If you've got any questions to ask the Tweeds, do drop me a wee message on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, and it's at Katee Kross. and then just use the hashtag #HereNow, and I can pick up the message that way, and I'll make sure I ask the tweeds whatever you want them to be asked next week. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy a final song from Erin Ponsonby.
Falling out of dust with self-watch.